All right, we are live. Welcome to another episode of SPNHL Talk. I am your host, Cuban, tonight with the GMs playing in the round two, minus representatives from Chicago and from LA. Chico unable to join the show tonight, and Fish was going to be on for Chicago. I spoke to him earlier. I don't know if he'll join or not. I've sent him an invite, but the invitation's open to him as well. But I do have with me round two GM from the New York Rangers, Mr. Cosmo. What's going on, bud?
Not much. What about you?
Nothing much, buddy. Getting ready for round two. Obviously, we had bye weeks for a few of us, and some of us played. So, getting ready to get back into this SPNHL thing.
That was a nice week off. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I played a little golf. You know how we do. Moving on, we have winner of the first round matchup with Toronto, Mr. Polar. He is currently happy to be moving on and with some would say not an upset win according to him and his team, but I would say an upset victory to many others who thought Toronto's high-powered offense would outscore his team. What's going on, Polar? You have yourself muted, by the way.
Yeah, I'm looking for my Gatorade.
Yeah, well, I need you on here, buddy. What's going on?
Nothing much. And the key to playing Toronto was just play defense.
Okay. Wise words from Polar. Play defense.
Well, play defense, and that's what happens.
Yeah, well, congratulations.
Thanks. I'm looking forward to playing you guys.
Speaking about playing defense, we got Mr. Dallas GM, first time on the show. Shep, congratulations on your Game 7 victory, buddy.
Oh, thank you. It's good to be here.
I must say, I was surprised it went 7. I thought you guys weren't going to be down in the series at all, and you guys were early on. So nice comeback, way to get it together, and way to close it out last night, man. I watched some of that, and it was crazy.
Yeah, it was just a matter of getting people playing together that are good together.
It looked really, yeah, it's hard with availability. But I mean,
yeah,
you got it there, man. You did what you had to do in Game 7.
Yeah, it worked out.
And then Mr. Boston GM himself, Pistol Pete, congratulations on your victory as well, bud.
Thanks, man. Good to be here.
Yeah, man, you guys handled business over there. You pretty much put your foot on their throat and curbed the shit out of Ottawa, huh?
Yeah, they gave us a little scare there in game 4 and 5, but they didn't have enough gas to make the complete comeback.
Good. Well, I mean, I thought you guys matched, like you said, we talked about it, like that series is going to be pretty close. But, you guys, I guess, had a little bit more in the tank than they did from your matchups prior. So good.
Yeah,
good
Tricks had to use ECUs, which didn't help him. Not sure if that was the reason why they lost. But, yeah, it doesn't help them. Props to him, though, for making a comeback.
Well, it was definitely, unfortunate for him and his roster to be in the playoffs in the position that they were in. But hey, rather take some ECUs and play than sit out and take forfeits. You know what I mean? Especially in the playoffs.
Yep. The trade I made the last week worked out for me and not for him.
Hey, that's you gamble. Any trade you do, it's a gamble.
He had to put Dangles couldn't play all the games, so he had no D, and he really had forwards playing D, and that's not a good thing.
No, never a good thing when you have forwards playing defense. So, but congratulations on your victory there, bud, and good luck moving around 2. We'll touch on that in a little bit. And the other GM, my old compadre, finally returning back to the show, Mr. Reaper, GM of the Anaheim Ducks, who had a bye week and is pretty much sitting in the driver's seat over there in the West. What's going on, Reap?
Carolina! What's up? Wrong show. What's going on, brother?
Wrong episode.
Rangers!
There it is.
What's going on?
Welcome back, buddy.
Thanks, man.
So, how's things in Anaheim, man? Enjoy your week off?
Yeah, not too bad. Took in some beach weather and hung out with kid at the condo, and happy thoughts to Chico, and
He will be a
all that
popular
wonderful
topic
things
tonight.
he's talking about us. We love
Oh
it.
my God. Woo. Chico. Out of all the episodes he wants to miss, right? He's got to
Right?
pick this one.
Jesus.
Well, well, maybe, just maybe, if his team wins next round, he'll be able to be on the show again. And
then he can face Dallas. All right, go Rangers.
What is your team's availability looking pretty good going into the second round? I know we already touched.
Hell no. My availability is looking fantastic. No, it's not. It really isn't.
It's very scary out there. What's Dallas's availability looking like, Shep?
All team runs available. You know that.
Yeah, team runs available. I'll actually changed one, but it's not too bad. I haven't gotten everybody's yet, so I'm not quite too sure.
So I get to use team run since he put his availability on mine, right? Just letting you know.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, I'll give you one of my guys. We'll be fair.
Yeah, apparently I already gave you Monaco, and Mike's
Exactly. Well, I gave you the leg out king and the non-availability guy, and all of a sudden magically he's good to go. So
hasn't lagged out yet,
right? Because he's got new internet. Okay,
shows up every game,
right?
Yep.
Oh, my work schedule just cleared up.
Right. Yeah. No, I don't know what happened. It's crazy.
His availability is still not great.
Right. Well, guys, let's get the first series out of the way since neither of them are here. We got Chicago and LA. LA obviously looking past everyone except Anaheim and focusing on Anaheim, who hasn't even made it to the Western Conference Finals, but Chico's apparently booking tickets. One of those guys that gets a tattoo that says World Champions on it before they even fucking play a game in the playoffs. Almost goes down 2-1 night one against Vegas. And Vegas almost had it 3-1 in the series and kind of let it slip out of their hand. The Serge and Pliskin curse continues. And LA finds their setting.
You know who Chico reminds me of this playoffs? He's a lot like Browns in his first, in any year he's ran a team.
What, that he's winning the cup?
Yeah, promises the cup before it happens.
Right.
I don't know. Man. I'll be honest. I was surprised. I ranked that team dead last at the beginning of the season, and changes and trades and performances moved them up, and they've been top 5 pretty much the entire season after that. And I just don't see how, especially in the playoffs, you just start overlooking teams, especially on a show that everyone from the league watches and listens. And then you go to the chat box and just run your mouth about it. But
that chat box will be busy with Chicago and LA going at it.
Oh, you guys have been going at it for the last 2 weeks. I love it. I literally, I just chime in. I don't even chime in. I just check in and see what's going on.
Get yourself a drink and a popcorn and get ready to read.
Yeah, man. I just read. I just spend the only sad part is I can't load what was said before, so I got to make sure I'm staying up to date.
Yeah.
But this matchup between Chicago and LA, I'm not sure of how their regular season series worked out, but I do feel that Chicago comes into this matchup with more momentum, and a little bit more of a chip on their shoulder, considering all the stuff that LA has done. I mean, I know people say locker room material doesn't matter. I disagree. I think in this matchup it will, and I think there's some motivated players on Chicago that are willing to show why they got the first round bye and are ready to put LA in their place.
I have to agree with you on that one. I definitely think Chicago takes one, and I'm going to say Chicago takes it in 5.
I have to agree with you too, Cuban.
I really is. It's unreal about that whole team and Chico out front and just putting himself out there is cool. Like if you do it in the right way, it works out. But I don't think he did it I don't know if he meant to do it the way he did, but I mean, he's standing by it to his credit. So we'll see how it works out for him.
I think it would have
What's
been
your
interesting
feelings?
if Vegas had their starting lineup if they fucking went down 2 games against their non-starters.
I'll tell you what, there would
I
have
think
been
it could have been a different situation altogether.
Absolutely agree with that 100%.
Well, at least we know if Vegas would have went out, Plisk would have actually shown up.
Bliss probably could have. I don't even know. I think they'd still be celebrating if they would have ended up winning that series. Well, first of all, they haven't won a game against them all season long, and here they take 2, the first 2 nonetheless. Then they were up 2-0.
Yeah. That's why I said I
Plisk
think it
went
could have been
into
different
that
if they had their starters.
series not even confident at all. So I'm surprised that they even took the 2 games. He had no faith in his team at all.
I don't think it was a no faith thing. It was just more of a, like, you see a trend. You know what I mean? Like, you played this team 4 times throughout the season, and not once was it a competitive game. Why would you feel that all of a sudden it's going to be competitive? And especially
Without your starters too.
exactly, yeah. You don't have the guys that you've been playing solid hockey with and chemistry with. That you're going to go in there and play a team you haven't been close within 3 goals the entire
Man, you got to
season.
believe it's the playoffs.
Well,
Listen, I don't think he did not believe. I just don't. He's a realist. That's all. He just didn't think that they'd perform the way they did.
I think the biggest thing is LA got too cocky, thinking it was going to be a cakewalk over Vegas, and it kind of woke them up being down 2 games.
Yep, totally agree.
that and playoffs are a whole new animal. The playoffs wake things up in people that the regular season don't show. I mean, look at LA a few seasons back.
Yeah, that was our team, man.
Tommy's run?
Was that? Yeah, the one where
With Uber being when Uber should have won the Vezzy and got fucked. Yeah, I remember that.
That was our year, man. If Carolina was not there with their cheating ways, they never cheated. Don't start that shit. That's just rumors.
Pistol, what do you think about the Chicago-LA series? How do you see it playing out?
It all depends if Chicago's players play their best game. Because we played Chicago. We played them 3 times, I think. We lost the first time, then we beat them the other 2.
Mm-hmm.
With their top lineup. But their players were not playing as well as they should. I mean, they got good players in that team. And yeah, I think Chicago should come out ahead. Chicago's getting a little too cocky.
If they play as a team, though, they're going to do fine. But if they try to do it all on their own, they're not going to do well at all.
That's right. Yeah.
Hey, Shep, what is your feelings on the Chicago-LA series, buddy?
I think it'll be close. I'd probably give the edge to Chicago in 6 or 7. Yeah, but what you guys just said, they got to play together and not try to do everything on their own, for sure.
I think Chicago's one of those teams where if they score first and they get comfortable quick. But if they go a period without getting a goal, then guys start trying to do too much, and then that's when they start falling apart.
Yeah.
So the key for LA is to keep Chicago off the board and get on top of them first, and getting them out of their game, and then them playing their style. You know what I'm saying? Like, just get into their comfort zone before Chicago gets in theirs.
Isn't that the key to like every game though? Get yourself comfortable before they can get comfortable.
Well, it really depends. Some teams can play. Some teams give up goals. I know my team. We don't usually get comfortable until we're down 2 goals sometimes, and then we start playing our style hockey. It's almost like we got to wake the hell up and get hit in the mouth first before we start playing. And then it's like, yo, douchebags, like, hello, are you ready to play yet? You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird. That's how usually the teams that I've ever played on usually answer when we do play. But I mean, some teams, they need to score first and dictate. You know what I mean? So we will see. We will see. I definitely feel Chicago along with everybody else. How many games? I don't know. It's really tough because as much as I want to sit here,
6.
Yeah, as much as I want to say that, man, like my gut just tells me it's going to go 7. I really think it's going to go 7.
You never know.
Never know, man.
Who
So
knows? I mean, for all we know, LA could sweep Chicago.
we could. It could. LA could sweep Chicago. I listen. I could see that series going that way, but I mean, there's just something right now with LA and how they're just pushing all the buttons in Chicago. Maybe it's a good tactic, and Chicago's not going to play their style, but we'll find out. We'll find out on Monday.
What does Polar think?
Did you find your Gatorade yet, Polar? You care to join in on the Chicago and LA? Since
Yeah, it's going to 6 or 7, but I give it. That's tough to decide.
Come on, we know you want to go with your
Careful,
buddy.
Polar. You're
Come
going to get
on.
hate mail soon.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll go with Chico in 6.
There you go.
hey, there you go.
Someone's getting a Christmas present.
Yes. The other matchup we have over in the West is with Reapers Anaheim Ducks and Shepherds Dallas Stars. And the question that I have, Reap, is right off the get, and I said this last week, is the selection that you had to choose between LA and Vegas winner and the Dallas and Calgary winner. So my first question before we get into that matchup is, what made you decide to choose the winner of that matchup over the other?
Well, I talked to the boys. I talked to Doug and I talked to Kid. I pulled them in the room. We talked. And we were thinking, why give the opportunity to LA or Chicago? Why not let them battle it out?
Mm-hmm.
Chicago this season, we're 3-0 against them. We've played well against them. But from what we've heard and what we've seen with stat-wise, that Chicago has really given LA a hard time all season. So we figured let those two guys battle out. And we've always liked playing against Dallas or Calgary. So we were hoping to play either one of them because they're both really good teams. And we figure if we can get through these guys, then, it'll get our team going, but they're good teams, and we were looking forward to playing either. We were happy to play either red flag in them or Shep and fucking hold fast. We just wanted to see how it was going to be. We didn't, we just wanted we honestly, when it came down to it, we wanted to see LA and Chicago go at it.
I thought kind of the same thing. I think you knew LA, it was going to be LA round 2, nothing against Vegas, and it's like, okay, so let's move them to where they have trouble, and then whoever we're going to play in the second round between Dallas and Calgary, it may have been a matchup that we're going to have to face anyway, so let's get it out of the way now.
Well, that's it too. I mean, like we don't really care who we play, man. Like, it doesn't matter if it's LA, Chicago, Dallas, Calgary. It really didn't matter. We just figured, why not let these two teams go at it?
Yep. Now, Shep, you had the pleasure of playing Calgary, and you guys were down early in that series, and then you came back, and now you got Anaheim. So, congratulations, you win Game 7, and now you're facing the best team in the West.
We're looking forward to it. Everybody's excited to go, ready to go.
Now, since you've taken over for Avenge, and Avenge stepped down for personal reasons and everything like that, which I know is kind of hard for him because he's SP'd up. He's long term. He's an OG. I played for Avenge way back in the day when he had Dallas seasons ago. And so I know how long he's been around, and for him to step down, something's got to be going on. But you stepped up, you took the team over, you made some moves, and you got the team that looked like they were dead in the water with all this talent.
Yeah.
Going in the right direction, man. So congratulations on that, dude.
Thank you. It was just pretty simple. Just get everybody availability in and keep playing.
Right. Well, I mean, you didn't make many moves, but
no, to be honest, Avenge had that move in the works anyways.
Right.
So I just gave it the go ahead.
And we gifted them Prodigy and Snatch to help them get on their winning ways. So.
And Prodigy looked amazing last night, by the way.
Yeah. Him and Addy and Grip play really well together, and that's what I'm trying to do. Keep those guys together, and then Badu with Tanger and myself.
Right.
That seemed to work. So.
Well, I'm glad the donation paid off.
Oh, it did.
So now you two are playing this Monday. Shep, on your side, what is it that you're going to be trying to do as a team against Anaheim?
Just keep doing what we've been doing. Good D and counterattacks.
Now, Reap, on your side, what is it that your team's looking to do against Dallas? Have you?
Well, yeah, we have a really good game plan since people seem to think of how we play and how we can do. We're just going to let Jaddy do everything, and he's going to score the goals for us and block all the shots and move the puck. That's what the plan is.
I mean, it's worked for you so far this season. Why go away from it?
Exactly. We had no defense in front of him. We had no scoring power in front of him. We just no. He did it all, man. So we're relying on him big time. He's got to play all positions.
And what's his availability like for this week?
All but none. So we're looking forward to that. So we told Mikester that he's got to pick it up and do everything. So, there's a lot of stress on him right now, but he'll be okay.
Is he in the bathroom?
Is who in the bathroom?
Mike. Is he in the bathroom throwing up?
Yeah, before every game, he throws up a little bit.
Game?
Yeah, and then Jaddy calls and yells at him, and it's okay. We're doing okay. So when the first game we play, we're just gonna open up, and let you guys just skate in, and hopefully Jaddy can get it, or Jaddy or Mike can get it, and just launch it down the ice and score on your goalie. So that's what the game plan is at the beginning.
We'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, no problem.
Pete, what's in this matchup between Dallas and Anaheim?
Whoever plays better goaltending and defense going to win that series. It's going to come down. I'm not sure. I'm sure Reaper is joking around, but hold fast for Dallas is a great goalie. Jaddy is obviously top goalie. So whoever plays better in front of them should come out ahead. I'm favoring Dallas, though, because they did play this week.
What a dick. No,
and coming off a week off, they might be hotter than
I'm throwing shit now.
Anaheim. So I'd say Dallas in 7.
Me too.
Polar, what's your outtake on this matchup? Ding ding ding.
Yeah,
ding,
sorry.
ding, ding.
I'm here. I'm thinking. I have Anaheim, and I have Anaheim in 6.
You're crazy.
Well, listen, Reap, that strategy you just gave me, it's bulletproof.
Fuck yeah.
It's just bulletproof.
We're flying V in that shit all day.
You can't lose. No, but in all seriously, I just think Anaheim will take it in 6. And that's not against Dallas, but I say Anaheim in 6.
Kaz, what's your take on this matchup?
I'm gonna actually go with Anaheim in 6 as well. As funny as his strategy was, in all seriousness, we've played Anaheim twice this season, and they've got a top D end that keeps the puck to the outside. But the main thing is we just keep pressure on them. But I still think Anaheim's going to come out on top. I know I've played with Holdfast for a season already, and I believe, no offense to him, Jaddy's just a better goalie. So I'm going to go with the goaltending on that one alone. Not even, putting aside the scoring on defense, just the goaltending is going to win it. And it's gonna be 6 games, and it'll be Anaheim who comes out on top.
I'm picking Jaddy in 3 because he's that good. They only need 3 games.
Fuck yeah.
No, this is actually a matchup of the 2 best goalies in the league, in my opinion. Between Jaddy and Holdfast, I seriously think that Anaheim though will prevail in this matchup. They just have been doing this amazing job of, like you said, Kaz, keeping everyone to the outside and then not over committing to anything and being middle out, and they played that way consistently every time that I've seen them play, and I played against them, and it's very frustrating to play against, and that pretty much has gotten them to the being number one in the West and pretty much in control of everything that they want to be in control of. And Jaddy versus Holfast, I mean, either one of those two goalies, hands down, that alone is just a great matchup. But then you got Doug on one side, you got Team Run on the other.
That's our theme song, yo.
And then you got Reaping Kid looking to make another appearance in the finals. So I say Anaheim in 6. So best of luck to both of you gentlemen in your matchup. But it should be an interesting series, to say the least.
I'll tell you what.
What are you gonna tell us?
He's got it.
He just told us.
Yeah,
over
Holfast going to be an asshole to play against. We already know that. So
he is. He's amazing. Literally, it's like a Jaddy minor version on the other side.
Yeah,
just Jaddy's. If Jaddy plays, we'll see. Obviously, we talked a little bit, but I mean, there's still 5 other guys out on the ice that have done a whole lot in front of him and other goalies. So we'll see. My money's still on Anaheim to win in 6.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
My pleasure. Now over on the East Coast, we got the New Jersey Devils against Pittsburgh, which was a bit surprising to me. I thought Toronto was going to take that one. Polar, your team pulled it out. So we're looking forward to the matchup of Pittsburgh and New Jersey. So I've already set my lines up, Polar, for you. So you can go ahead and take a look and enjoy that. Yeah, it should be a fun series, bud.
I'm looking forward to this series more than Toronto. But the Toronto series was a good series. Every game could have went either way. But with you guys, I just see a better, well-rounded team than Toronto had.
Well, my thing was all about availability. I jumped on my guys last night and today just to get them posted. I know I got Cornette that plays in other leagues. I got Rancher that plays in other leagues, so I had to see what they were able to do. Lindy, of course, runs a team. Burst is on other teams with his work. But it just works out. I got the guys' availability. I was able to make lines for Monday and Tuesday night and then worry about Friday, Wednesday and Thursday at that point. But lines are in. My team's ready to go, and hopefully we're not too flat the first few games and don't get our ass kicked too bad.
I'm still waiting on the rest of the team's availability. I have like 4 or 5 guys, so I don't know exactly what our lines are going to be. They're looking at the same. They're going to be probably the same lineups that we used against Toronto, with me and Ajax on defense and PNC and Nets, and with Red Shadow and Tyler up front.
Nice.
It worked. We're going to keep what's going. We're going to keep the lineup going until it completely shits to bed, which I don't think it will.
If it ain't broke, you don't change it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Just make sure you have those messages for the players that can't play. Hey.
Well, Reap, since you chimed in, what is your thoughts on this matchup between New Jersey and Pittsburgh?
I played both. Pittsburgh is more offensive than defensive, where you guys, Jersey's more of a defensive type game. I see Jersey taking it in 5 or 6 just because of the defense. You guys are a pain in the ass to play against on defense.
Shep, what's your take on it?
I'd have to agree with that. I'd say 5 or 6 for Jersey. Just, you got all the offense over there, and I didn't look at your lines. I don't know how many Kornick's playing, but
he's playing
my
Tuesday.
boy.
Yeah, Korn's playing Tuesday. Yeah, just Tuesday. I told him he could play LG on Monday because Lindy can play Monday but can't play Tuesday, so I just swapped them both.
Yeah. Well, they're both good, so I think you guys will take it in 5 or 6.
Pete, what's your take on the matchup?
5 for Devils. No offense to Pittsburgh, but
And I'm only giving that to you too because you guys have fucking poking,
Devils
man. You guys have a poking
overall
magic.
better. And I'm not really sold on PNC being the goalie over Polar.
It worked against Pittsburgh, and they're the best offensive team in the league. Or
I mean Toronto.
Yeah,
that's what I meant.
it's a total different dynamic with New Jersey.
Yeah.
Their D is good, and their goaltending is decent. Toronto has no goaltending.
That's what I mean. But you're talking about PNC being able to be a starting goalie.
I mean, Toronto had the same three guys all season, right? So
Yeah.
you can adapt to that. But New Jersey has two strong lines that could both score. And I'm not sure you guys are going to be able to. Like, look, personally, I prefer Pittsburgh wins. But realistically, not sold.
But anything can happen. You never know.
Kaz, what's your take on the series?
Well, that's hard because both teams actually beat us in regulation. Oh, no, sorry. Pittsburgh beat us in overtime. But they both beat us in the season. And I got buddies on both teams. So whoever I say, I want to piss one of them off. So
I didn't know you were so fucking political all of a sudden that you had a middle line. Just
This coming from a guy who calls other GMs pussies because they don't want to
know. Look at this guy over here, Kettle. Meat pot. What the fuck?
But
you got me cursing on the show right now. Just pick. Decide.
Come on,
Jesus
Cuz. Well, let's be honest. You're picking Jersey. I mean, it's fine.
actually, no, I'm going to go with Pittsburgh because they got the offense.
What?
Pittsburgh in what?
And Pittsburgh's going to take it in 7.
So you're saying Pittsburgh's offense is better than the Devils' offense?
They're better than the Devils' offense, but the only thing Devils have better than Pittsburgh is the defense.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but I guess we could agree to disagree.
Then let's move right over to the Rangers versus Boston. We got the New York Rangers, Carolina 2.0, as some may call it, over there with you, Kaz, and your team with a great record this season. Going against Pistol Pete's Boston Bruins, who've been middle of the water, but one of the toughest teams, in my opinion, out there. You can't really sleep on them. They play a great team defense, and they make you pay if you overplay. So I see this matchup between you guys being a lot tougher for the Rangers than they may expect. Pete, what is it that your team is focusing on going against Carolina 2.0, the New York Rangers?
Well, team defense is definitely the first thing, but in our games against them during the season, they dominated on puck possession. And that's something we really have to change if we want to be successful. Puck possession, I mean, they had a couple of games there with fucking 13 minutes on time and attack. Ridiculous. We were very passive, letting them, like, staying back and not attacking them at all. So that might change. And our team is a bit different than when we played them last. I mean, realistically, they were the favorites, but we could hang in there. I believe in my team.
You got to have some faith. So that's a good little tidbit you got there, bud. And Kaz, for you and your guys, you've been off a week. What's going on over there? What is your outtake on this matchup? Why did you pick the winner of this series of Ottawa and Boston over the Toronto and Pittsburgh series? First off,
I just wanted to keep it in the division first. You know, take out your division opponent first, and then go on to the conference, and then you go on to the finals. That's the way I looked at it. So I was I didn't even ask my guys. I just was like, "Yep, this is who I want." You know, because to me, we're gonna try and go to the finals either way. We're gonna play everybody with 100%. So we're not changing anything from the season to now. Maybe a few lines.
What is the current status of your players and their availability moving into this first series for you guys?
As of right now, I'm only missing one person's availability, and I'm pretty sure everybody's at least 6 of 9.
What? Yeah.
So
Coming from where? The Rangers room?
yeah.
Cuban.
Other than your
What's up?
I got news for you, buddy.
What's going on?
I got a source telling me that Cosmo and his friends are listening to this in the locker room right now. This is a live stream. No shit. I'm not lying. Cosmo's fucking flaring his hands right now, like to turn it off. I'm gonna play this just for Cosmo.
How thoughtful of you.
It's a great
Buddy,
song.
I'm here for you. It's what we played when we won it.
Cosmo,
Cosmo, Cosmo, Cosmo.
So
There you go, buddy. All right.
everybody but MG has full availability.
Rangers are the champions till the end. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Was so thoughtful and put MG's availability in for him, which he thanks you for.
I never put his availability in, man. I have nothing to do with that whatsoever. I don't even know how to post availability. I'm a GM. I gave those rights up long ago. I have no clue who does that for him, but it might be his brother. Maybe his brother does it for him. I don't know.
Oh well, the blame is on you, so
that's fine. I'll take the blame. Anything for MG. That's my boo. Anything for MG. Shep, what's your take on the Rangers and Boston series?
I'm gonna have to say the Rangers, obviously, but I'd say 5, maybe 6. Just they're really solid all around, and I don't know what you can do to beat that.
Reap, what's your take?
I mean, the obvious as it stands right now is that the Rangers are the stronger team. But I'm gonna be the wild man and go for the Boston. I'm gonna say Boston in 6, maybe 7.
Woo! Bold prediction from Reap right there.
Just because I like Pete's voice, it turns me on.
Polar, what's your outlook on the Rangers and the Boston Bruins series?
Is this me? Yeah.
Polar?
Polar.
Yeah, I'm here. I don't know.
In. Your turn.
Your turn.
I'm making it realistic. You know, when you watch the news and you ask a question, there's always that weird 30-second pause.
Yeah.
I try not to want to talk over you, bud.
Or the wind's blowing in Chicago.
No. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go.
Deer.
I love a good underdog story, so I'm gonna go Boston in 6. No real reason. The Rangers are the stronger team, but I like underdogs, so I'm gonna go Boston in 6.
Well, I'm gonna go Rangers in 5. I'm already handed them the cup. You already hear the music playing in their locker room. I mean, we're just all playing for second place. So I'm after this week, I'm not even gonna put my availabilities in. Even if we win, it's pointless because all we're gonna do is just hand the cup over to fucking Cosmo and the Rangers. So Rangers in 5 as they make their cakewalk to their Stanley Cup championship run. So congratulations, New York Rangers, on your season 26.
I'm gonna say Boston wins in 4.
Cause you can't say that. You can't say that because you just sat there and said that your team's looking good, and then everyone else handed you the cup the second you made the trade for Breezy, and you got all these other guys on your team that came out of
you
nowhere.
gave up a lot for fucking Breezy. I mean, you should have more fucking faith in your team,
I think they cut the guys.
right?
Like the second the trade was made, the dudes were cut.
No, hey, that's not right.
I'm kind
But
of
I gotta get those guys
the conference final.
I'm
I
pretty
think
sure the Islanders.
I think in the general public, like the general eye of the league, the Eastern Conference is gonna be the Jersey and the Rangers, and coming out of the West, Anaheim, Chicago. So it'd be nice. It'd be cool if the two underrated teams would make it to the conference final.
Polar, is that what you just said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
How are you saying that when you already said that LA is going to beat Chicago?
I said the general eye. It says.
Oh, the
Anaheim.
general. I didn't get that part. My
Yeah,
apologies,
no,
sir.
The general eye is Chicago, Anaheim.
The general I for me is playing Dallas.
Well,
I ain't
that's your
worried
general.
about my next round.
Yeah. I don't have the magic 8 ball that Chico has that immediately takes him right to the Western Conference Finals before you even play a game versus Vegas.
No, he's my buddy, but he has overly confidence, and that's what lost him the 2 games against Vegas.
He was about to say he's a weirdo.
No, he's a weird. He is. He's a weird character.
He's special. That's what I call him, special ed.
But he's my boy.
Well,
He's got confidence.
guys,
I'll give him that.
I wish all you guys seriously best of luck in your matchups. I'm really looking forward to our matchup, Polar, and next week. Obviously, we'll have the winning GMs on. I'll get Plisk on for awards. That's when he was going to do it. It was going to be next week. But all in all, let's do a little roll call. Kaz, what do you got?
Nothing much.
You got your tongue all of a sudden, and everyone's handing you the cup. You don't know what to say, man. Just say you'll take it, bro. Just say it. Say it.
He's already getting Jack Adams. He's already getting Jack Adams. He already knows he's winning GM of the year.
No, Cuban's got that.
Nah.
It's not a it's about the cup, buddy. And it's rolling down Broadway as we speak.
Fucking they already shipped it to Times Square.
It's already there. It's in Madison Square Garden. It's in
already
Center Ice. They got the banner. Oh, they're gonna unveil the banner before they even play Game 1 in the finals.
The league was realizing it's just cheaper if they bring it all the way to New York now instead of waiting.
Polar, anything for the good of the order?
No, just good luck to you.
Thank you, bud.
It's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be a good series all around.
It will. It seriously will. I did the lines today, bud, and just threw them together.
Like I said, our lineup's gonna be pretty much similar like it was against Toronto, unless all of a sudden Monday night hits at 8:30 and people telling me they can't show up, which sometimes happens. Don't you love that 8:30 right before game?
As a GM of SP for a few seasons now, it happens.
Right.
So. Pete, what do you got, bud?
Where is it?
I got a feeling
that the Rangers are gonna win.
my team's not giving up, man. We're gonna go out there and give it our best. We're gonna play our one warm up before the games, as we usually do. And that's the whole time. That's what we do. We don't play together other than one warm up before the games.
Fuck, we don't even warm up on my team.
I was gonna say we don't do that here either.
Yeah, right.
Shep, you got anything for us here, bud, before we sign off?
Just good luck to everybody, and looking forward to playing you reap. If I have a lag out, I want to pick up.
Oh, hell no.
Playoffs.
Hell no.
Don't worry about that. And
Special shout
Reap's
out
playing
to
hard to get right now. He knows better.
Shut up. God.
These rookie GMs don't know, man. I gotta help.
I owe this sumbitch one.
Yeah, I know. That's why I brought it up. It's all good.
There you go.
We won't have any lagouts.
Special shout out to Sports for another choke.
Ooh.
Funny.
Oh man, I don't even want to touch that.
I called it last week, boys.
You did call it.
Did I pick? I think I picked Dallas last week. Nonetheless, did they even show up for Game 7?
I don't
So
want to touch it.
apparently, the tying goal yesterday when Dallas scored,
Yeah, Sports hit his PlayStation button.
Sports was trying to turn his TV down, but he pressed his PS button.
How the fuck does that happen?
Like, that would have changed the game, but I don't know, man.
Hey MG, I'm gonna send you a little shout out now, but look, don't make it sound like we're a bunch of haters. It's literally 99% of everyone that fucking plays in this league handing you faggots the cup before you even play a game. I'm pissed about it. And if you can't tell, yeah, I'm a fucking hater because you know what? You got to play the goddamn game, buddy. You got to get out there. You got to skate the fuck around and you got to fucking play. And motherfuckers hate real fucking sweaty when they get out there on the ice. So we'll see you motherfuckers when you get out there. We'll see you. Hopefully Boston checks you guys real hard in the face and take you guys to 7 games and let you guys realize there ain't going to be no cakewalks here and ain't no one in this room going to let you guys walk away with this goddamn cup without playing. So prepare yourselves. They ain't haters. There's anger. And Chico and his LA team just put a target on their back, and they got themselves Chicago and a few other teams in the West looking for them. And you guys got that target on your back the second you guys traded and got all these dudes on your team thinking you're going to walk through everybody. And when we checked you guys in the mouth in that 4-1 game, that's just a little heads up letting you know that New Jersey coming to take that ass if we go into the next round. I'm sorry, Reap.
Forgot about that part.
Yeah, nah, man. I'm sorry. I just hate when people just want to chime in on my Skype and thinking I won't say nothing in the middle of the show. Wrong. Not today, buddy.
I think Boston will actually give the Rangers.
I think Boston will give Rangers a nice old test.
I don't think if I make it, if Boston makes, I don't think like any one of us will give Rangers an easy win.
No, and that's the whole thing. A lot of people are handing these guys the cup. No offense to Cosmo, I know he really didn't. He took advantage of a great trade.
You built
he had a great team prior to the trade. Yeah,
his team. You have a great team, but I don't think it's a cakewalk. In my eyes, no one's looking at you the way a team looked at Carolina.
Cosmo's goalie, so anything could happen.
No, Cosmo won't be like goalie the whole series. He'll put the other guy in.
But I like the aura surrounding the Rangers. It's not Carolina-esque. There was just when you played Carolina teams, no one's handing you the cup the way teams did Carolina.
And Cuban, next week you should put a parental discretion advised before the show.
Yes, I need to put that up next game.
Depending show. Listen, you're gonna have if Pete beats the Rangers, it's gonna be like the U.S. versus the USSR miracle moment. Like that's the fuck you should have the Kurt Russell speech before your games, Pete.
Hey, we were one of the top teams in the second half of the season. If you check,
yeah, I know. Came a lot. It improved you guys. I told you that. I think the last time we played. Right.
Hey Reap, what do you got for us to finish the show out here? I'm done my rate. I'm all out of gas.
Hey man, good luck with everybody. And I mean, like I've always said, and like Cosmo says now too, playoffs are a totally different monster, man. People play the season as in having fun. Like when we play a season, we're not looking about placing first or how many points we can get. It's all about making the playoffs.
Playoffs, that's the same with me. I don't even check.
That's when you start stressing. That's when you don't want to fuck up. That's when you don't want to be down in the series because then people start panicking, start making bad passes and stupid shit that they're not used to doing. So,
my team had that struggle. I think we're up a couple goals on Toronto. Then I don't know. We couldn't even get a stable breakout going. It's like we're all fucking lost.
Yeah, you got to take one game at a time, man. I've always been that way. You got to take one game. You lose a game, shake it up.
I don't even look at the overall standings during the season. I look straight for our division. Am I placing? No. Well, that's the team I'm trying to beat.
Yeah, that's all we care about, man. Is just making the playoffs.
Yeah,
I don't care if I have 100 or 200 points. It doesn't matter. I just want to make the playoffs. That's all I give a shit about.
That's what I tell my. Just taking one game at a time. Obviously, you're trying to make the finals, but you kind of just want to take it one game at a time.
Yeah, man, and just sit back and watch the SP chat box light up. It's going to be interesting.
Bling bling
Oh,
bling 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 bling.
Fish is gonna have Fish and Chico are gonna have that thing lit up.
Bling bling bling
Yeah.
bling.
Yeah.
Get your popcorn ready. Bling 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 bling
Get
bling bling.
popcorn, get your soft drink. Everybody's good.
Get comfy.
Could you imagine if this thing had notifications?
Oh my god, my phone be dead. Doug checking on Chico. Chico trying to check back. Doug putting him in his place.
Fisher chirping in.
Yeah, fish then chirping in. Oh, it's for bling 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 bling.
Everybody's an idiot this league, minus Doug. After he just
Yeah.
got into it with Doug, but now he's okay.
Pew 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 pew. Shit's great.
Yep.
That,
Doug
That's
sends his
'cause
regards
Doug-
to you, Cuban, by the way.
Does he? Oh man, I hope
Yeah.
you guys take care of your shit, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we're all playing for second place anyway, Reap. You know what I mean? Doug
Yeah.
knows. Let him know. We're all playing for second place.
Who's got first?
you guys. You
Oh
didn't know
my
that?
god. Now he chimes in. Now you want to chime in?
After you went on that 5-minute rant, fucking ripping MG apart.
Yeah, MG's giving me some shit too. Now he's all butthole about it. I didn't say we were winning.
Cosmo, all the pressure's on you, man. That's all I'm looking at. All the pressure's on you, buddy.
Why would they have pressure?
They have that. Listen, man. That thing's
All
like
the pressure's on you.
Shit's a stick of dynamite waiting to blow up in that locker room.
If the
Let
Rangers
Pete win one
lose the
game.
second round or the
Oh.
third round, oh my god.
Bleh.
Yeah, people are going to erupt.
Bleh. Bleh.
Cosmo's going to retire.
I'm about to throw my dinner up.
We're all the underdogs from where everybody else is. Cos, you got this. So
You got it, Kaz. It's yours.
pressure's on you, bro.
Well,
Get it.
I played.
Oh
both
my
games.
god, MG.
MG, you just shut up.
Woo! There, you heard it. You heard it, MG. You got checked. Your GM told you to shut the fuck
It's
up.
really hostile when I'm ever on the show. I remember those days. It's good times.
No, man, always good times.
I had to add some excitement to this thing, man.
Woo. I will say it's been a great show. It's been an action-packed hour here with you, gentlemen, and I can't wait to continue this on the ice come Monday. So, as always, be kind to each other on and off the ice. Virtual hockey players' lives matter.